January 7, 2013 was the dawn of a new day at the Guyana Society for the Blind, as it marked the start of a program preparing students between the ages of 17 and 35 who were blind, visually impaired, and disabled to write 5 subjects at the Caribbean Examinations Council exams in 2014. Cecil Morris is a president of the Guyana Society for the Blind.
This experience that we're going through at the society is something that we've been longing to do a long time. The idea was always there, but I would say in the last 2 years or so, myself and Ganesh been kicking this thing around like a football, really, studying how we could really get it going. I think coming down to the end of last year, Ganesh decided that, look, we must start this thing. We are discovering too many young people that really want the opportunity to do something with their life, and just giving them the normal training, cane training, and all the rest of it is not just good enough. We need to move on. That was the motivation for us to just move on. Coming on to the end of the year, Ganesh, myself, we just talked about this thing a whole lot. Everybody we come into contact with, we talked about it. The nice thing about this program is that since we started, the amount of persons that came on board, just hearing about the program and give us the kind of support that we wanted, it was fun.
So as you've heard, the driving force behind this initiative is Ganesh Singh. He's an executive member of the society. The program offers classes in human and social biology, English, mathematics, social studies, and office administration.
I relate well to a lot of these individuals because I lost my sight around writing CXC time, and I always count myself blessed to have the opportunity to write CXC before I got blind, because I don't know what my future would have been like. I relate well, and I know that that is me right there. And I had no hope when I got blind. I was home for 5 years, and I did not want, and I don't want to see another young person losing that amount of years in their life. And if I can do something to change that, I will definitely do it.
We will now introduce you to some of the students. Leroy Phillips is a freelance writer with a local radio station.
I'm totally blind since I was 6 years old, and I'm enjoying the CXC classes. As I mentioned, it's very beneficial. I didn't have the opportunity to write CXC before, and now that this organization is putting forward that opportunity, and it's one I am keen on taking advantage of with both hands.
Rosemary Ramit is visually impaired. At the age of 13, she contracted uveitis, a condition that can lead to permanent vision loss. She then dropped out of school at that age.
I was home, and they had the National Commission on Disability was sharing out some forms, and my father collected, and we signed up, and that's how they called me, and I'm here.
What gives you the most hope?
These classes, these CXC classes.
Roy Stewart was born with macular degeneration. He now works as a security guard and is also a musician in his own right.
I did CXC classes I did CXC courses as well as primary courses. However, it was very challenging because I had to use magnifying glasses, which helped a little, and I got some good grades. However, not sufficient enough to get me to the university. So I met Mr. Singh, very good man, and he encouraged me to pursue these classes. So I came, and I am benefiting a lot from them, and I plan to make the best use of each subject.
One of the teachers involved in the program is Anne-Marie Bess. She's also a student at the University of Guyana. That's where she met Ganesh Singh. He encouraged her to join the program. At first, she was a bit hesitant, but then jumped on board.
I have taught before, but I've never taught people that don't have sight. He said most of them don't have sight. and he explained, and I still didn't give him an answer right away. I think I took 3 weeks before I finally decided yes, I was going to do it. I started in January. I think it's a little challenging at times.
Challenging in what way?
Because everybody are not, in terms of the teaching,
At different
everybody-
levels?
Yes, you find that at times some of them are a little slower than some. In all, it's good. I've seen a lot of improvement since I've been here. Honestly, I would have been a little fearful even to help a blind. Now that I'm aware of certain things and of their disability, I'm much more alert when it comes to certain things, and they're amazing, I can tell you that.
In the few months since it came into being, the program has done very well and the students are progressing. Ganesh Singh is also very proud.
It's very satisfying to see the transition of some of the students, and again I will use Rosemary and Diana as two prime examples. Both were very introverted, didn't interact much, they had much to say. But when they saw and they got involved in this project, and to see that, you know what, the future is not so bleak as I once thought of it to be. That, you know, I have the opportunity to do CXCs and stuff like that now, and I could go university and so on. You could see the change with them. They're more open, they're more chatty, they interact more and things like that. And that is what is satisfying to us.
Through this program initiated by the Guyana Society for the Blind, the visually impaired and the disabled are now open to unlimited possibilities.